Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, U.S. Immigration News. We hope you're doing great. Judge blocks Trump's plan for citizenship verification to vote. A federal judge on Friday blocked elements of President Donald Trump's executive order requiring citizenship verification in order to vote in U.S. elections. In a 110-page ruling, U.S. District Judge of the District of Columbia Kolleen Kollar-Kotelly struck down two parts of the order that was challenged in three separate lawsuits. Our Constitution does not allow the president to impose unilateral changes to federal election procedures. Kollar-Kotelly wrote, Newsweek reached out to the White House for comment via email Friday afternoon. Why the ruling is significant. The decision arrives against the backdrop of sustained political controversy over election integrity. Since the 2020 election, Trump has repeatedly asserted that widespread voter fraud exists in the United States, often claiming it is driven by individuals who are not legally eligible to vote. These assertions have fueled calls for stricter voter registration standards, including nationwide proof of citizenship requirements. However, critics argue that while election security is essential, executive authority has limits. The court's ruling underscores that any sweeping changes to voting rules must go through Congress, not be imposed through presidential orders. Key details of case. The ruling addressed lawsuits filed by several prominent organizations, including the League of United Latin American Citizens, the Democratic National Convention, and the League of Women Voters Education Fund. These groups challenged Trump's executive order, which was signed in March 2025 and promoted as a measure to ensure elections are honest and worthy of public trust. One block provision would have required the Election Assistance Commission to mandate proof of U.S. citizenship for anyone registering to vote in federal elections within 30 days. Judge Kollar-Kotelly ruled that such a directive exceeded presidential authority and could not be enforced without congressional approval. Another provision affected military service members and U.S. citizens living overseas. Trump had ordered the Department of Defense to add passport-style or birth certificate documentation to the federal postcard application, a widely used form for absentee voting. The judge found this violated the Uniformed and Overseas Citizens Absentee Voting Act, which was designed to remove barriers for overseas and military voters, not add new ones. Notably, the court did not strike down the executive order in its entirety. Instead, it selectively blocked provisions deemed unconstitutional, allowing other aspects to remain in place for further review. Broader context on voter fraud. Federal law already prohibits non-citizens from voting in most elections, particularly at the national level. While limited exceptions exist at some local levels, verified cases of voter fraud are rare. A July 2025 report from the Center for Election Innovation and Research found that many claims of widespread fraud diminished significantly after detailed examination of voter data. Some parts of the lawsuits were dismissed for now, including challenges related to hypothetical future funding cuts to states and potential restrictions on mail-in ballots. What lies ahead? Judge Kollar-Kotelly noted that the U.S. Supreme Court is currently reviewing cases related to mail-in ballot deadlines. Its decision could influence how far presidential authority extends in election-related matters. As legal challenges continue and Congress debates new proposals, including voter ID legislation, the ruling sends a clear message. Lasting election reforms must be achieved through legislation, not executive decree. That is all for today in this video. Please hit like and subscribe for an upcoming video. See you later. Till then, take care